This is my teacher Nina. She helps me learn new things every day.
Welcome to your Max class. Before we begin, remember to keep your journals open in front of you.
Let's set a clear aim for today's class.
You may already know how to subtract three-digit numbers by expanding and regrouping tens. We have learned how to subtract three-digit numbers by expanding hundreds and tens. Finally, do you remember how to subtract three-digit numbers by regrouping using the column method? Today, we are going to find out more about subtracting three-digit numbers. Specifically, we will learn more about subtracting three-digit numbers by using the column method and borrowing from tens and hundreds. Now, write in your journal. What is the aim of the class today?
I have written down what we are going to learn today.
Time for a quick activity. Let's get started.
Take out a pencil, blue-colored pencil, and a ruler. Draw an abacus in the action section of your journal, like this. Label the rods as O to show the ones, T to show the tens, and H to show the hundreds, like this. Show the number 732 on the abacus by drawing beads for ones, tens, and hundreds using the blue-colored pencil, like this. Now, we will subtract 165 from 732. To do that, write the two numbers in columns in the action part of your journal, like this. We start subtracting from the rightmost digit, from the ones place. We will first have to subtract 5 from 2. Since 2 is less than 5, we need to borrow 110 from the tens column. Move one bead from the tens rod to the ones rod. How many ones are there in 110? Draw those many beads on the ones rod. Mia, how many beads did you draw to replace the 110 bead?
There are 10 ones in 110. I drew 10 beads on ones rod.
That is correct, Mia. 10 ones make 110. So, we will erase one bead from the tens rod. Then we will draw 10 beads in ones rod. Now, we have 12 beads, or 12 ones on the ones place. Cross out beads to subtract 5 from 12. Write the answer in the column in the action part of your journal. Mia, what is your answer?
7.
Excellent, Mia. To write the answer using the column method, we have borrowed 110 from the 3 tens in the tens place and have 2 tens remaining. Next, on subtracting the numbers at the ones place, that is 5 ones from 12 ones, we get 7. Now, subtract the digits at the tens place by crossing out the beads. Write the answer in the action part of your journal. Mia, how did you subtract the digits at the tens place?
I borrowed 100 from the hundreds place. I know that 10 tens make 100. I erased one bead from the hundreds rod and drew 10 beads on the tens rod, like this. Then I subtracted 6 tens from 12 tens by taking away 6 beads. There are 6 beads left on the tens rod.
Excellent, Mia. Now, subtract digits at the hundreds place. Mia, what did you get on subtracting digits at the hundreds place?
I got 500s on subtracting digits at the hundreds place.
Good, Mia. The difference between 732 and 165 is 567.
Time for analysis. Let's watch a Cool Talk video.
Found something to buy, Andy?
That word game. I have only 265 coins and this voucher. Is this enough?
Let's subtract and check. Which number will you write first?
643.
Next.
449 below it. And the minus sign.
Perfect.
So, we'll start with 3 minus 9.
Borrow from the tens, please.
3 will be left behind as we borrow 1 10 and add it to the ones place.
13 minus 9.
4.
Now, it's 3 minus 4 in the tens column.
Could we borrow from the hundreds place?
Could we?
Let's try. Suppose we borrow 100 from the 600s. 100 is 10 tens, so we add a 10 in the tens place.
We had a 3 in the tens place. 13 minus 4
is 9.
Correct.
And 5 minus 4 is 1.
So, you have to pay 194 coins for the game along with your gift voucher.
I can buy it then.
Be careful, our little robot. In the analysis section of your journal, write what you learned from the video. Today, we learned to subtract 3-digit numbers using the column method by borrowing from tens and hundreds. In the subtraction of two numbers, we borrow ones from tens and tens from hundreds when the number of ones and tens to be subtracted is more than the number of ones and tens to be subtracted from. We will now solve a problem. But before that, let's watch Cool Talk again. Found something to buy, Andy?
That word game. I have only 265 coins and this voucher. Is this enough?
Let's subtract and check. Which number will you write first?
643.
Next.
449 below it. And the minus sign.
Perfect.
So, we'll start with 3 minus 9.
Borrow from the tens, please.
3 will be left behind as we borrow 1 10 and add it to the ones place.
13 minus 9.
4.
Now, it's 3 minus 4 in the tens column.
Could we borrow from the hundreds place?
Could we?
Let's try. Suppose we borrow 100 from the 600s. 100 is 10 tens, so we add a 10 in the tens place.
We had a 3 in the tens place. 13 minus 4
is 9.
Correct.
And 5 minus 4 is 1.
So, you have to pay 194 coins for the game along with your gift voucher.
I can buy it then.
Be careful, our little robot.
Time to apply what we have learned to a real problem.
Anna bought 314 apples to distribute to the poor at 2 different places. She distributed 127 apples at one place. How many apples are left with Anna? Write the answer in your journal. Mia, what is your answer?
My answer is 187.
Good. We found the remaining apples by subtracting 127 from 314.
Time for a quick quiz. Let's see if we remember what we learned in the class today.
Shade the bubble for the correct answer in your journal. Question 1. Harry buys 500 grams of rice and cooks 254 grams of it. How many more grams of rice can Harry cook? A. 246 grams. B. 354 grams. C. 356 grams. D. 754 grams. Question 2. A packet of beads contains 413 beads. Daisy uses 286 of them. Which option shows the correct way to find the number of beads left in the packet?
In today's class, we learned so many things about subtracting 3-digit numbers. Now I can easily subtract by borrowing tens and hundreds using the column method. See you next time.